This video is coming out on the eve of what's being called the most consequential election of our lifetimes, which is what has been said pretty much every 4 years since I can remember. So I'm confident that this video will still be useful 4 years from now, and 12 years, and 40 years. And whether the contest you're concerned about is a presidential election or a sporting event or your kid's spelling bee, we spend a lot of time and energy being worried about the possible outcome and the worst case scenario. And we want to reclaim our power so that we can do the best we can do. And tapping is a great way of handling that. So please tap with me, taking full responsibility for your own well-being as you think about any question that's coming up about something that might happen and you're concerned about how it's going to go. Even though I'm afraid they're going to win, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I'm afraid they might win, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I'm afraid they might win, and I imagine all kinds of terrible consequences, some of which might be real. And I don't know how I'm going to handle that. And I'm afraid that I won't be able to handle it. And even though I'm afraid they might win, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe some of the other people involved, because I choose to be that free. All this fear that they might win. All this fear that they might win. I don't know if I could handle that. I'm imagining the worst, based on what other people are telling me. Maybe not all of it is true, but I'm sure that a lot of it is true. And it would be terrible. And I should feel upset about this. Even though I'm not sure yet what's going to happen. Part of me is saying, I might as well start getting upset now. Even though that might not help. Is this upset motivating me to any positive action? Do I expect that my upset is going to change things? Or does it just feel like an obligation? Maybe I'm afraid that if I'm not worried enough, it means I'm not taking it seriously. Even if there's no real benefit to me being upset. It's what I should do. And there's a problem with that. I can either move the needle towards peace and love, or I can move it towards fear and conflict. And which direction is going to make a better world? And I don't want to wait until the contest is over. To then start moving the needle back towards love and peace. I choose to do that now. I have gifts and talents that can make the world a better place. I want to be able to do so at the best of my ability. And all of this upset about what might happen is limiting my ability to do good. I choose to clear any fear that if I already allow myself to feel good, I won't bother to do what I can do. When I'm in a place of peace, I make much better choices. I take much better actions. There is all kinds of evidence that when we make choices and take actions from a place of anger, it doesn't usually get the best results. That's not what I want to create. I want to do the good that I can do. And I can do more good no matter who wins the contest. So what if they win? I'm going to keep doing the good that I can do. The challenges might be different. However this contest plays out, there will be challenges either way. And either way, I choose to do the best I can do. The outcome of this contest won't change who I am. Or at least I'm choosing that it won't change who I am. And who I really am is a magnificent child of the universe, worthy and deserving of the best this world has to offer. And that won't be changed by the outcome of this contest. And I choose to have more faith in myself. More faith in my ability to handle life. Whatever happens, I'm going to handle it. I choose to handle it in the best way possible. So I choose to clear what doesn't feel like peace. I choose to clear what doesn't feel like love. And when I think about they, them, the opposition, my rivals, I choose to send them peace and love. Because if I don't like what they're up to, if I think they're doing something wrong, then maybe it's because they have a deficiency of love. And rather than hating them, I choose to heal them. Because hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Whatever the outcome of this contest might be, what's far more important is who I choose to be. Which direction I choose to move the needle. I'd rather choose peace and love. And I'm clearing what stops that. I love and appreciate these parts of me that tell me I need to be feeling fear, that tell me I need to be angry. I'm honoring my feelings. And I'm choosing peace not because everything else is wrong, but because I can do much more good from that place. And if my intention is to create what's most right, it's going to be more right if it comes from a place of peace and love. And if it's not coming from that place, I might want to question whether or not it's really right. Giving myself permission to get much more clear. About what truly feels right. And I choose to keep trying to create that. No matter how this contest ends. I choose to be the change I wish to see in the world. And I choose to do that no matter who wins. Clearing what doesn't feel like peace. Clearing what doesn't feel like love. Sending all kinds of love to these people around me. The ultimate commandment is to love our neighbors. And that's what I choose to do. And that shouldn't change no matter how this contest ends. I'm choosing to be a force for good. What if they win? I choose to be a force for good. What if my side wins? I choose to be a force for good. Setting myself free to be an even more powerful force for good. In body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. Lather, rinse, repeat as necessary. Do as much tapping as necessary. Allow yourself to feel as much peace as possible, because from that place, you will make better choices, you will take better actions, and you will get better results. Seriously. And I know that stuff can come up. So when there's other things that are getting in the way of your peace, when there's things that make it more difficult to move the needle towards peace and love, I'm here for you. Thanks.